Really, I think it's more or less just that it's something they can remember for the rest of their lives. I know when I was younger, I remember playing youth sports, and I remember the hotels. We really want to provide that for the players today and really give them that experience that they can talk about when they're 50 years old at a team reunion or whatever it is when they meet up again. That's really where we want this to go and basically be a lifelong memory for them. The tournament's actually evolved quite a bit since the first year that we ran it. Like I said, the first year we only had 9 teams that participated. After that, we ended up growing it to 9U through 14U divisions. This past year we had 84 teams. This next year we're actually going to be adding a 15U through 16U age group as well, so we're hoping to be around 125, 130, somewhere in there. We're starting to see a lot more teams from throughout the state that are putting it on their schedule right away to begin the year, that want to play in it, look forward to it. And I think the biggest reason for that is just the experience. They get to play a lot of good baseball teams, a lot of similar caliber baseball teams, and that's where I think this event really comes in, is you can see who the best of the best are, where they stand, where they rank. And a lot of local invitational tournaments, you're not playing teams that are from Green Bay, if it's in Milwaukee or wherever. This is kind of a way to bring all those teams from throughout the state in, play in a big time event so they can see what other teams are like from the rest of the state. The process of the ring ceremony is we try to encourage everybody to get there about 3 hours beforehand when the parking lot's open. Really just to try to give them a cool atmosphere, a cool experience. This past one was pretty cool because they're still playing for the Brewers are playing for a playoff spot. So trying to build in a pretty cool atmosphere, obviously with the experience. So we try to get them there about 3 hours early, let them enjoy themselves. And then about an hour and a half beforehand, we all meet at the Brewers offices, get them lined up. At that point, we take them underneath, kind of below the field, get them all lined up there, and then we get them onto the field and get them the rings. And this year was a pretty neat experience. They got to stay on the field for the national anthem, and I think a lot of people thought that was a pretty neat experience. I really think it's just kind of bringing families, parents together to kind of celebrate a common goal that they won an event. They're looking forward to celebrating that goal that they all reached, the task that they put out at the beginning of the season. They accomplished it, and now they get to celebrate it. So I think that's really kind of a cool experience for those guys, is to celebrate that common goal that they set forth at the beginning of the year. There is a kind of a cool camaraderie with the players and the parents and even the coaches. I mean, we've been in a lot of tournaments where the team will win it and they'll start rushing the field and dogpile and everything else. And I don't think you see that at a lot of just regular invitational tournaments. They really feel a sense of pride that they've won something big. They've earned the chance to go to the Brewer game. They're going to be honored in front of 40,000 people. The memories that they make when they're on the field. I mean, they can talk to a friend 15 years later and say, "Remember that time we won the Badgerland baseball championships? We got honored at Miller Park and we were 10 feet away from Orlando RC or one of those major league players." I mean, there's kind of a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Wisconsin Sports Services would like to give a special thank you to Hupy and Abraham, and in particular, Attorney Todd Korb and Joe Welskoff. Their continued support through the entire Badgerland Baseball Championships, but also to have those two individuals at our ring ceremony on the field interacting with the teams was truly a special experience. Another special thank you goes out to Dick's Sporting Goods and Abby Jacobs. Abby Jacobs is the Community Relations Coordinator here for Wisconsin, and her continued support and cooperation to have Dick's Sporting Goods as a continued sponsor is much appreciated and allows for these young athletes and teams to have the best athletic experience possible. Thank you.